headlines. Like, yo, man, like I don't even know. I read some of these headlines and I I'm like, is this a bait? It's just like it's clickbait on its all time high. Like, come on, like real talk. Like we just Joe just jumping right into it. Yo, Kanye is Kanye really running for president, my dude?
I don't know. Um, do you even like register to run for president?
Nope. So he said. So basically, he missed. For those who don't know, Kanye announced like this week. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure like this week, being this week, that he is going to be running for his presidency, and that he put a lot on the table, also as well when he announced it. So he did say that he missed the deadline to put in his ballot ticket to pretty much be on the ballot. Um,
Well, then he's not.
but because of the quarantine and whatnot, he's gonna plead his case. You know, just to plead his case so that he can be put on the ballot, and he's not going under Democrat because he was just like this narrative that all black people are Democrat. Like he said this before, so he said it again. He said that he no longer supports Donald Trump. No more MAGA, no more MAGA hats, that, this, that, and the third. And like, since he's not gonna go neither Democrat or Republican, he's gonna go third party,
Yeah, like independent or something.
the birthday party. It's called the birthday party. This is how, boy, I don't know, bro. This timeline we're living in is too much. If he's really on that ballot and it's like the birthday party with a cake emoji on the ballot next to his head, birthday party, bro. Bro, I'm just gonna walk out. I'm just gonna turn around, and I was just like, you know what? My bad. I made the mistake coming out here. My man Kanye really on this ballot. Because people really about to vote for him. It's like he's only there to take away the black vote. But no. Tell me what you think, man. What do you think?
I think if he somehow does get on the ballot, we're gonna see another Trump presidency if he gets on the ballot. I don't think Kanye is going to be either of the candidates, but I think he's going to take a lot of votes away from Joe Biden because honestly, nobody really wants to vote in this election.
Nobody wants any of the options to win.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like
the year in a row. Like Joe Biden is, in my opinion, not a great candidate. Neither is Trump, and
fair,
Kanye
but
can
shoot,
be
he old.
a better candidate than either of them. But I know a lot of people are either gonna like vote for Kanye just to troll, or because they would rather have Kanye in the office than them to. But he's not gonna have enough vote to become president. So it's gonna take away from votes for like Biden and stuff like that.
And then so yeah, that's the thing
Like this
too. And then
move,
they're talking
honestly,
about black votes in particular. It's like black votes, not just
honestly,
anybody's votes,
for
but black.
someone saying he doesn't support Trump, this is a move that supports Trump
It's
because
gonna benefit him. He said it himself. It's crazy to me. Like, nah, keep going. Maybe I'll see if I can pull up the article where he
oh,
says
like
it.
for someone that no longer supports Trump, this move is going to support Trump whether he intends it to or not. Like to take the vote away, like honestly, like when there's two choices, you know, it's easy. Like it's a 50-50 chance you're getting the vote.
All right,
Now
cool.
there's 33% chance, and people are more likely. Excuse me. Like there's no people that are on the fence about Trump. Like most people know they want to vote for Trump. There's a lot of people that are on the fence about Biden. Kanye coming in is just going to take votes away from Biden, which means it's taking, which is going to benefit Trump because Kanye's not going to have enough impact to get more votes than Trump.
Right here. So he says this is a he had a interview. Um, this is Forbes. This is a Forbes article. Basically, This is what I read around the when the time I heard about. Well, this is the one of the first things I read after I heard Kanye was running for president, and this was the one thing. If this was what he said, or as he said, paraphrase or whatever, he's okay with taking black votes, Democratic nominee, aka Biden. I'm not. That's and he knows that's going to help Trump, even though he doesn't support him. I'm not denying it. I just told you to see that black vote is Democratic. It's a form of racism, white supremacy. He's never voted in his life. I really wonder that if he really never voted in his life. And bro, this I don't even like. I don't know because like Kanye, I feel like some Kanye's there and not there at the same time. Like I feel like that man is. I mean, obviously, his mental health is just like the man's there and not there at the same time. Because read this. If you read somebody, if you take out Kanye's name, if you heard that someone like made a lot of noise saying that they're running for presidency, and then they're like, my idea for the White House is have a model based on the secret country of Wakanda and Black Panther, and I'm like all jokes aside, or no jokes aside, like how do you even take that to the face? If you heard someone who's like, yo, I'm running for president, and this is what this is what I think, will set the country on the right path. This is what I think will fix things. And you're like, what do you think is fix it? He's like, you see, what I'm gonna do is first off, like our shit's out there, dog. We need to be invisible. We need some vibranium. You feel me? We need to start mining vibranium, dog. We need to build the White House in vibranium so that bitch can turn invisible. Fucking have a barrier. Fucking repel like missiles and energy. Like, I see it. This is what I don't like. I don't understand. Um, what where he's going with this. A lot of people are saying this is a stunt to promote his next album. Um, because he dropped a single and it kind of not like it fell on deaf ears, but it didn't make as much noise as he wanted to. So for his next upcoming album, he's coming out with freestyles. Even I think there's even freestyles right now that he's coming out with. So basically, is Kanye doing this for a publicity stunt to promote his music? Is the presidential platform just as it is another platform that you could use to promote your personal brand or
Um,
business? Is that just what it is now?
I think he may want to actually run for president, but he should also know, like, for him to say, like, like
Bro,
he understands that he like will be taking votes from uh Biden, though it's just like interesting, like because again, like he's running knowing that he could potentially sway this in Trump's favor. You know what I'm
the
saying?
birthday party, bro.
Um, aside from that, though,
The
like I feel like
birthday party.
he's a bit of a nut, but there are some things
Bit
that
of a
he that you got to weed out from what he's saying to like really understand some of the things he's trying to get across. You know what I mean? Like sometimes he'll say some like naming it the birthday party. Why? I don't know.
I don't
Um,
know. Maybe yeah, I don't
him
know.
understanding his position and how pivotal he could be as a candidate is, big. The thing about the Planned Parenthood thing might be a little. Trying to think of the word.
Reach, stretch. Like I don't know. He a bit much.
Damn, I'm thinking of the word. He kind of forced it a bit with that. Maybe like he like over dramatized that, but I mean there is truth behind it. Like the lady who started Black Panther, I mean, wow, Black Panther, Planned Parenthood
It's like, Black Panther.
was a straight up racist, and the whole point of it was to you know, for population control, like, you know, killing of black children and stuff like that. Like,
Hmm.
so yeah, like there's certain things that he's saying which are true, but he like sensationalized them and like kind of blew it out of proportion.
Which is the Ye we all know, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think this should surprise much of anybody.
and no, that's what I'm saying. Because like you said, he has mentioned in the past, like years ago, like in the past, we even talked about it in another podcast in another timeline too. That he's mentioned many times again throughout music. He said, running for president, Kanye for president. Like this is not anything new. It's so I think the fact that he's saying like, yeah, I'm actually gonna run, um, is interesting to say the least. Like I really do like the only thing that will uh I'll start over like this. Like my position, I'm in the middle. Like part of me is kind of like, interesting. I want to see what he's going to bring to the race in terms of, because there's some people who's like, yeah, I'm not gonna win, but me running and me having be given a platform because I've decided to run and I get to speak my voice and have speak and have the nation, almost have the world listen to me, or have to listen to me, could mean many things. But at the same time, this is Kanye speaking, so then who knows what's really going to come out of his mouth. And I'm not trying to bash it and automatically be like it's just going to be nonsense. But honestly, I'm just saying, he's unpredictable. He's unpredictable at times. I really don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. But like you said about Planned Parenthood, um, there is some truth to the things he says. Even like, look at this Forbes article. Look at it. He's suspicious of the corona vaccine, the mark of the yeah. He, like, the man's a little bit on the edge there, but at the same time, he he doesn't say things just to say them. Some, like, there's weight to the words he says at times. Like, I know a long time ago, one of the narratives in an interview he had, when he was saying, was it the whole slavery was a choice? People were more harped on the fact that he said slavery was a choice when he made good points about the 13th Amendment. He even brought that up to the conversation, which is, to me, that was the first time that I was, I was made aware of it clearly. We all learned the amendments when we were in school growing up, but he kind of brought it. He brings topics to the forefront that people don't talk about. He brings unspoken topics to the forefront, right? Um, and I think all I'm trying to say is that I think he is trying to look at this Kanye's face. All right, I'm gonna just close this right now. Yeah, I think the presidency is going to be interesting in the fact that he's just going to bring conversations to the table that the hard conversations people can't talk about, that people either avoid or don't want to talk about. But Kanye is going to talk about it in a Kanye way. And of course, I think he is, as a business mogul, as an artist, there's going to be ties to his next project that's going to be made. Um, Supposedly already in the works, with some freestyles that I haven't peeped. I heard there's some freestyles out right now. I don't know if you peeped any. I'm gonna get off my soapbox real quick.
Wait, people, what? Sorry.
No, I heard Kanye put out some freestyles.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I haven't heard them either, but they're supposed to reflect on some topics that are going on right now, touching on different things. Like his freestyles are touching on different things, but like I said, um, Kanye running for president is interesting, especially he knows what effect he's going to have on the presidency, as in taking black votes away from Biden, away from Trump too, but way more from Biden. So Biden, Joe about to take a hit out there in the black votes. But it's not like he was invited to the cookout anyway, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, so that's what Kanye running for president, y'all. You have anything to throw on to that? I could kind of keep going on it, but we do have other things to talk about. Um, I feel like we hit everything kind of what we know right at the moment.
Um, honestly though, like if this thing becomes like real, I just kind of want to see um more of his like policies and who he's gonna have for his cabinet and stuff like that. Like if it's really gonna be a thing, then I want to like see this through because I mean he's got to earn my vote just like everybody else. I don't
True.
care. I don't care if you are one of the greatest hip hop musicians of all time. Like Trump was a billionaire, and look where that got us.
Look where
Like
that got us.
we need to see some policy changes and stuff like that. And they were asking
Truth.
about. I thought they asked him about it. He's just like, I don't know yet, but I'm going to confide in people who do. I'm like, I'd rather you know.
But here's the thing, though. He at least said, "I'm gonna find the people who do," and all I'm saying is,
I have hope for that.
yeah, if he gets the right people in his corner, the right people in his ear, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Actually, I'll say this then. It's the same thing that even other people are. That other I think narrative that may come up for Kanye, because I was peeping one of Joe Rogan's recent episodes, the Hannibal Buress, and he made a good point about Bernie, and that he was just like, "Yo, this man's old, bro," and then like, if he's not gonna come back in the race, homie just needs to make a PDF of his policies real quick, right? Just put that all in a PDF and just pass on his wisdom and his wisdom, his beliefs, and just kind of basically his policies down to the next generation to find like the group of uh the lawmakers, find his handful of lawmakers, other governors, politicians, um, people in Congress to kind of see his message of kind of just being about helping your average everyday Joe and Jane, and just be like, "Yo, I got y'all."
Yeah,
That's it. Like I mean, that's to me the way that I see Bernie. He's just like, "Yo, to homeboy out there driving that school bus, or that that dude who out there delivering mail, or homegirl who works at that restaurant as a waitress, whatever." He's just like, I see y'all and I got y'all. That's the way I see when I see Bernie. He's like, I see you out there. He's like, I see y'all. Like that's just how his policies look like to me. He's just thinking of the everyday person. Other people see it differently, and I mean, I'm not trying to get political here, but that's just kind of like what the kind of how the energy, the vibe I get off the guy. He's just trying to help, you know, just your everyday person. And I think Kanye, if his if his drive is to make change and just to help, to be a fixer, to try to solve solutions. And I mean, he had ideas for education, um, just like for jobs in Chicago. I know about opening factories and things like that he wanted to do with his brand, just things like that. So I mean, if he's at least able to bring those conversations to the table, even if he doesn't win, hopefully those conversations echo, and if the right conversations, they do echo, and someone does kind of like, what, that was a good point. I might actually have to act on that, or maybe build off of it with Kanye, or with whoever is needed to make good changes happen. Those changes happen.
yeah.
If they're the right ones, he needs to get the right ears in his corner. But shoot, I'm just saying, if we living in Wakanda, if I have one suit, if I get a suit in the mail, every nigga gets a Black Panther suit, he might get more than my vote. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck you gonna give him more than your vote? What else you give him?
If I get a suit, I might have to. I'm, I'm just saying, dog. If a suit comes in the mail, if I get a box, I'm like, I didn't order this. Shit's all black. has a Panther mark on it. I'm like, wait a minute. Just start unopening it. Nigga, that thing has like a thermal pressure sensor. Nigga, it was only you gotta put your fucking fingerprints in, scans your genetic codes and shit. Your nose is like, all right, you're that nigga who this suit belongs to. Like, if that shit comes to my door, I'm just saying he gets more than my vote. That's it. No, I'm saying no more than that. Interpret that
Yeah,
as you will.
a high tech suit ain't enough. Probably gonna have holes in it anyway. Poor quality,
All
like
right.
mid
If
quality.
under the suit he slides in like some signed copies of College Dropout and Graduation, then that might actually help sweeten the deal. That's it. But of course, the suit's gonna be operational. But in other news, yeah, and there you